Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to R&R. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Precision Edition. This is the one that comes with the Steelbook. It comes with a few other goodies that are digital downloads. And it also does come with a skin for the PS4 remote, and it also comes with some thumbsticks for the PS4 remote, which are apparently for precision, apparently. Also, when I'm done doing the unboxing, I am going to be doing a review of the game. I am going to be reviewing the story portion of the game, and I'm also going to be doing a review of the multiplayer, because I will also take my time in playing some multiplayer and see how that goes. So let's go ahead and start unboxing this thing. Go ahead and get my unboxing knife here. Go ahead and make a little slit somewhere. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that away. Apparently every purchase supports the Call of Duty endowment, at least that's what it says here. And let's go ahead and see what's inside. So right off the bat, when you open it, you get this Control Freak thumbsticks. I don't really know if I'm going to be using this. I'm not really that much of a gamer in which I need these extra things to be better at my games. I just go with whatever the remote is. And of course, here we have the steelbook of the game. That actually looks pretty cool. You can't really see it. There you go, that's much better. Here we have on the side, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And here on the back we have this guy, wherever he is. Let's go ahead and open that up. And then here, of course, we have the game. Here we have, I believe this is the skin for the remote. I really don't think I'm going to be using this. These must be digital codes for something. Yeah, apparently it's Call of Duty endowment. I have no idea what that is. And then of course we have the operator pack, which is some skins, weapon variants, and some other bonus items. Got the code there. And then some important safety warnings, which nobody really reads. Then here we have the disc itself. Let's go put that on the side. And then here on the box, we have some guy with a sniper. I really do not know who that is, but yeah. That about does it for the unboxing portion of the video. It's pretty cool, and the goodies that it comes with, like the controller skin and the thumbsticks, it's pretty cool extras for it. I really don't feel like it's something that I'm going to be using, but still, nonetheless, it is something that is cool to have. So that's it for the unboxing of the portion of the video, guys, and let's go ahead and get to that review. I will be back in a moment. Alright, so I am back. I did play the campaign, and I also did play some multiplayer. I did finish the campaign, so I'll go ahead and speak on what I thought about that. But first, I'm going to go ahead and go into the multiplayer portion of the review. So for multiplayer, I gotta say, it was fun. It was very entertaining. It was very frustrating, I could say, because, you know, you're a hardcore gamer. You tend to rage a lot, so I could say that. It's definitely a rage-inducing game. But as far as the way that the online goes, of course, this one does have cross-platforming, so you know you can go ahead and play with people that are playing on PC. You can play with people that are playing on Xbox, even though you're playing on PlayStation. So I thought that was pretty neat. However, in terms of the gameplay itself, or when it comes down to the mechanics of the lobbies and all that, it's good. The only thing is that depending on what mode it is that you're playing, let's say you're playing Kill Confirm, Team Deathmatch, Free for All, or something like that, it seems that your map rotation is just in 5 maps. You don't exactly get to play in other maps as well. I noticed that when I'm playing local and I'm playing privately just on my PlayStation on my own or with a friend and playing split screen and playing with bots, there is a variety of maps that are available. But for some reason, when you're playing online, it narrows it down to about 5 or 4 maps. I'm not exactly too sure, but it narrows it down to very few maps. They're not exactly the same amount of maps that you have when you're just playing privately offline. So I thought that was a little disappointing. Another thing that I found disappointing about the maps themselves is that when you're playing in smaller maps or medium maps, the spawn kills are very easy to do. So you could spawn in a place and then somebody could just come out of nowhere and kill you. One of the things that really sucks is that you don't have spawn protection when you're playing online, and that kind of blows because, of course, for previous games in Call of Duty, you have spawn protection, and when you spawn there, even if there's an enemy there trying to shoot you, you can kill them before they get you or before your spawn protection runs out. Then you die. But here there is no spawn protection whatsoever. So if you end up spawning in an area where there is an enemy there and they find you or they see you spawn, that's it. You're done. Unless you can get them very quickly, then yeah, you get them. But it's very unlikely that you will because they will most likely see you first as soon as you pop into their screen. So I find that that's something that maybe they should go ahead and work on. Also, I did notice that for some reason the dark maps are gone. They ended up removing them when the game launched. I don't know why, because I did remember that I did end up playing it for a little bit and the dark maps were there. But then after an update, they decided to remove that. And I did go ahead and read up on some stuff, and it seems that they ended up deciding on removing that. So that's kind of disappointing, but then again, they were just dark maps and you're just wearing the night vision goggles and all that. So it's not really much of a big deal. But yeah, in terms of the multiplayer, it's pretty fun. There's also this mode that is called Ground War. I have not really played much of that. However, my friend has, and he speaks very highly of it. Apparently, there's way more than just 12 people in that lobby. There's a lot, and you're playing in a much larger map. There's a bunch of different vehicles and all that stuff. And I've seen him play it, and it looks like it's pretty fun. It's much better than having another Battle Royale in another game. Every other game now has Battle Royale, so that's pretty lame. In my opinion, it's pretty lame. Of course, if you like Battle Royale, you do you. I won't judge you for it. But as far as Ground War goes, I've been watching my friend play it. For some reason, it doesn't spike my interest, so I don't really play it. I like more of matches that don't last that long. This lasts like maybe 20 minutes if you're playing in Ground War. So if anything, I do see that it's something that can be very entertaining to a bunch of people. And again, the whole crossplay thing comes and it works great. You have people playing PC, you have people playing Xbox, and it's just a whole lot of fun. But yeah, as far as the multiplayer goes, I'm going to go ahead and go with a 7 out of 10. I haven't experienced many bugs in the multiplayer itself, so I can't really say anything bad about it. All I can say is that, spawn protection, also as far as the spawning itself goes, getting spawn killed, and then of course the variety of maps that are there. Maybe later on there will be some DLC maps, maybe not, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with a 7 out of 10 as far as the multiplayer goes. So now on to the review of the campaign. So as far as the campaign goes, it is exciting, it is captivating, it is shocking. There is quite a few twists as you're playing the game. And there's a few surprises in there as well that can link in a way to Modern Warfare 1, 2, and I think 3. I do not think I saw anything that links to 3, but I know that I did see things that link to 1 and 2. Now, as far as what the developers had said about there being a mission in this game that is worse than No Russian, I know what mission it is. I played it and I thought, this is pretty dark, but it's not as dark as No Russian. No Russian is just straight up tragic and it's just completely messed up. In this one, yes, there is a moment that is messed up. There is a moment that is like similar to it, but it's not as bad. If anything, I believe that there is a point where you are interrogating somebody and the measures that you take to interrogate this person are really messed up. So I cannot say that there's a mission here in this game that is as bad as No Russian. There is some dark moments, but not as bad as No Russian. No Russian still stands as one of the darkest and most messed up missions in a game that I've ever played. And no, there is no warning in this game as far as, there being moments that are too extreme in which you can skip them, or at least I don't think there is. You are given the mature warning in the beginning before you do play the campaign, but I don't think it's anything that gives you the option to skip any of the moments in the game. If anything, it's just probably the blood or something like that. But yeah, as far as the campaign goes, I thought it was fun. I like the way that it switched between Alex and it switched between Kyle. You go into different places, and then eventually it all just ties up the story all together, and it's very well put together. I'm going to say that this does stack up against the stories in Modern Warfare 1 and 2. Am I going to say it's the best? I can't really say because I don't remember much of Modern Warfare 1 and 2. I definitely remember 1, but not 2. Not enough to say that it's better than 2. And if anything, I'm hoping that eventually they do release a remaster of Modern Warfare 2 because I'm sure a lot of people would love to play that game again. But yeah, I mean, as far as the campaign goes, it is fun. I did enjoy it a lot. I'm not going to say that I had that many complaints. There is a point of it that can get a little bit confusing because there's a person that is a good guy, then he's considered a bad guy, and then it just goes from there, and it just confuses you how things wrap up in the end. So I kind of feel like they could have done a better job as far as that goes and just keep that person in one solid thing. Like if they're going to go bad, then have them stay bad. Or if they're going to be bad, then just leave them the way that they are. Don't have them change sides just because they feel like it or because other characters are understanding their point. Like, yeah, realistically speaking, then yeah, sure, it's possible to change someone's mind. But considering how extreme considering the lengths that they went to doing the things that they did in the story, I really don't see as that being something that is like, you can just change your mind just like that. I really didn't like that. But other than that, it's very well put together. The way that the pacing of the story is good. The moments in which you're using the night vision, there's several moments in which you use night vision, and it's a whole lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, I can't say that I had that many complaints except that other thing about that character. I gotta say I can go with a 9 out of 10 as far as the campaign goes. Is it better than World War II? Absolutely. This campaign is so much better than World War II. But as far as the other Call of Duty games in the Modern Warfare series, I'm not going to say that this beats any of them because I think that it stacks up very well against them. We're not even going to talk about Black Ops or any of the other games because those aren't exactly relevant to Modern Warfare. And also do keep in mind that Modern Warfare isn't exactly set in the same universe as 1 and 2. It's a very similar take to it. There is similar characters, but it's not exactly the same universe that we had in Modern Warfare 1 and 2. It's very different. But yeah, guys, as far as the campaign goes, as far as the game altogether goes with multiplayer and everything, it's an awesome game. If you are a gamer that loves shooters, I definitely recommend for you to go ahead and get this game, especially if you played other Call of Duty games. By all means, go ahead and get it. This particular edition that I have here was $100. So, I mean, if you want to go ahead and get this edition, good luck. I'm not too sure if GameStop still has it. But of course, if you just want the regular version, if you don't care about any of the extra stuff, then just go ahead and get the $60 version of the original game. Or if you want to go crazy, then get the Dark Edition, something like that. That one is way more expensive than this one. But yeah, if anything, I say that if you're that much of a huge fan of Call of Duty, then by all means, go ahead and get it. But I definitely feel that this game is worth it. This game was awesome. It was fun. The past few days that I ended up playing it, I am definitely seeing myself playing more of the of the multiplayer as the days pass. And also I do plan on playing the campaign all over again. I did end up playing it in hardened, so it was difficult. It did take me about a good 10 hours to go ahead and finish it. It was kind of short, but I do feel like it was long enough to keep the story interesting instead of it just being, boring. But other than that, I gotta say it was a whole lot of fun. I don't have many complaints for it. I definitely recommend this game. And for any of you out there that love shooters, go ahead and buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You will not be disappointed. But anyways, that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did like the video, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you do have any comments, anything that you would like to say about the game, go ahead and leave some comments. I'll go ahead and read them, and I'll reply to any of those that I do see. And also subscribe if you want to see any more videos in the future. I definitely am going to do my best to keep my videos consistent. And yeah, guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.